In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a KPI card visual like this in Power BI without using any custom visual and without using any card visual as well. So this KPI is basically an SVG image which is created using a measure called Sales SVG here. The most highlighting feature in this KPI card that you cannot achieve using the native Power BI visuals is the gradient background that it has. So as you can see, it's showing the 2026 year April month sales, and it's showing the month over month, and then it's showing the last 12 months trend, highlighting the current month sales. And if you notice, it's showing the gradient gray and red background. So this soft red gradient background here shows the sales is lower than the previous month. And if I click on a different month for March, you will see the soft green and gray gradient background because the current month is having higher sales than the previous month. You can make it as visual as big as you want, and you can use it as a proper visual, or you can use it as a card, as a KPI visual. Let's look at the measure that created this KPI visual. This is the one, Sales SVG. I have nicely commented this SVG measure so that it's easier to understand for you guys. So this is the configuration block. Here you can edit your measures. So if you want total profit, you can add that. And I will show you in a bit how you can add that. So you have total sales, and these currency too or not. So basically this is the block which you can edit and add your customized measure, whether it be sales, profit, orders, or anything. Next, these things you should not touch. So these things obviously you can change, but change it with precautions. You have to match the ratio of the image as well, because if you just change the width, something might feel off. You can keep a copy and play with it, obviously. There are some calculations. It says do not edit below this line. So you should not edit below these lines because it's doing some calculations here like year, month, last date, max date, and the current month KPI, previous month KPI, and then we are doing the month over month percentage and adding the icons, and then we have colors. This is giving us the gradient background, gray and green or red. We're getting it from here. If you want, you can change it to blue or red. So it has some UI and accent colors. And after that, these are the calculations for that line chart, the last 12 month sales, which does not change when you select something in the slicer. So currently, if you see, we have March selected, March 2026, but this is not filtering for March. It is showing the last 12 month sales anyway. That was the calculation here. If you see, it's using filter and all so that it does not filter with a slicer. And then we have these labels, the formatting of the month labels. And then here it's working with some padding, the geometry of the chart. And after that, we are here doing some value formatting. So if the number is large, it will show million. And if the number is small, it will show thousands or just the number. If it is not currency, then it will not show dollars. So this thing is handled here like this. So after that, we have this SVG. So whatever variables we have created till now, it's using all those variables in the right place and creating that KPI image and finally returning that SVG image. So once you have this measure, you'll have to go to the measure tools on top, and then in the data category, choose image URL because this is an image. So let me show you how you can visualize that image measure. So let's bring it here and then open the build pane, and in the visualization pane, you can see one image visual. So if I select here, in the image visual, go to the format image, and in the style, you can see the image section. In this, you can see the image source. And if I open this, it says upload image, enter URL and select from data. Select from data. And it asks for data. So for that data, we can use the sales SVG measure here. And you can see our image is ready. So now you can scale it up and down, whatever size you want. Let me show you how you can change it dynamically. So if you want to get this PBIX, I'll provide the link in the description as well as in the comment section below. You can get it from there. Now I'm going to show you how you can utilize this KPI visual for your own dashboard and for your own metrics. Here I'm going to show you what you will have to change. This is the part which you will have to change. And there is one more thing that you will have to take care of. For the title, let's make it as total profit, and suffix, this will be profit again. So you can see the sales here. So it will change it to profit. So that was the suffix. And after that, we have this is currency. So since profit and sales are currency, so is currency will pass as true. And if you are showing a metric which is not a currency, like orders, units, etc., in that case, you'll have to pass false here. Next comes this column. This sales column is there in many parts of this measure for calculating the previous month and month over month. And then we have this here as well, since it's calculating the last 12 month sales for each month. for each points. So you'll have to change at all places. So what you will do here is you'll select this, and after selecting, I have mentioned it here as well. Type Control Shift plus L, replace the KPI column. Maybe I can remove this one to make it more clear. So Control Shift L and replace the KPI column. So first select this and Control Shift L. So it will select all the daily sales value. Wherever it's used, it will select that. And then we have this daily profit, daily orders. I can choose daily profit here instead of this. So I will just type daily profit. So it has replaced everywhere. Now it will show us the profit. I've clicked on enter. And now if I see the KPI visual, it's showing the profit. So this is how you can use it for your measures. So if you want to create something like this in your Power BI report, I'm going to provide the link in the description and in the comment below. If you need my help and want to connect one-on-one with me, you can book a call on TopMate. And if you want to buy Power BI reports along with dataset and BRD document, you can check out the products I have here. I have provided the links in the description. See you there. So that was it for this video. I hope you liked this video. And if you like my videos, do not forget to subscribe my channel. Till then, goodbye and thanks for watching. See you in the next video.